In this session, where we will explore the process of the stopping a virtual machine in Azure. If you are concerned about managing your Azure cost efficiently, this is must-know topic. Let's dive right into it. When it comes to Azure, one key factor consider is the cost associated with your virtual machines. You are billed based on the running time of the machine as long as the VM is running. Compute costs are incurred. For instance, if you are used to the virtual machine only during the daytime and don't need to run at the night, stopping the virtual machines can help you to save the cost. But how do you do this efficiently? Let's take a look at the available options. There are two main ways to stop the virtual machines. One is shutting down from the operating system level. So let's move to our virtual machine, and as you can see, the shutting down from the manually. Shutting down from the operating system level, this involves going into the virtual machine operating system to the start menu and shutting down it just as you would with the physical machine. Then second one is stopping the virtual machine from the Azure portal. So let's move to our Azure portal. Here you go to the VMs overview page in the Azure portal and click to the stop button. But what's the difference? Let me explain. When you shut down the VMs from the OS level, the machine's powers down, but it remains allocated to the underlying physical server. This means you will still incur minimal compute cost because Azure is keeping the physical server resources reserved from the virtual machines. On the other hand, when you use the stop button in the Azure portal, the VM is deallocated from the physical server. This stops compute cost entirely since the physical resources are no longer reserved for your virtual machines. So let's talk about your data, your virtual machines with the two key drives. So let's move to our virtual machine and open this PC. Now, as you can see, the C disk and D disk. The C drive, which holds the operating system and is persistent, and the second one is the D drive, which is temporary storage and intended for the short-term use. For example, let's create a test file on the D drive. Now I will creating the test file into the D drive. Let's open it and create a text file. Let's write into it. Let's write this is the test dog and save it. Now let's close it. Now if we shut down the virtual machine from the OS level or restart it, the file will remain intact. Let's check it out. Now I will close it. Let's restart our virtual machine. Now I will log in by the password and connect the virtual machine. Now let's check it out. Open a file explorer and let's move to this PC and open the D drive. Now as you can see, our test file will be as it is saved. However, if you stop the virtual machine using the Azure portal and deallocate it, all the data on the D drive will be lost. To ensure data persistence, you can attach a data disk to the virtual machines. Unlike temporary storage, data disks remain unaffected even if the virtual machine is stopped or deallocated. Now, let's see how to stop a virtual machine from the Azure portal. Now navigate to your virtual machine's overview page and click to the stop and press yes. Confirm the action and Azure will be deallocating the virtual machines. This process may take some time. Once the virtual machine is stopped, it means deallocate. In this state, you are no longer billed for compute resources. To restart the virtual machine, simply click the start button. Now, as you can see, our virtual machine is successfully stopped. To restart the virtual machine, simply click the start button and Azure will allocate the virtual machine to a physical server again. While stopping the virtual machine helps save to the compute cost, keep in mind that you will still incur charges for the other resources such as public IP addresses, OS, and data disks. These costs are minimal, but they are still part of the overall Azure bill. Now, as you can see, our virtual machine will be started successfully. Now, let's open it and connect our virtual machine with the password and press to the connect button. Now, we are successfully logging into our virtual machine's Windows server. So wait for it for successfully loading. Then open a file explorer and go to our disk PC and open a D drive. As you can see, our test file will be removed or deleted. Now, in summary, stopping your virtual machine from the Azure portal is a great way to manage cost, especially if you don't need the VM running 24/7. Just remember the implications for temporary storage and persistent disks.